My name is Mike Deslauriers. I'm a magician specializing in family entertainment at magicandlaughter.com. I started with magic after I saw a magician at a birthday party. I think I was about 6 years old, and this magician did a show, and I was absolutely wowed. And it started a lifelong interest in magic. I can perform just about anywhere. I perform in living rooms for just a couple of kids, or I can perform in a high school auditorium or elementary school gyms for hundreds and hundreds of people, and everything in between. My show is generally appropriate for kids 4 to 12 years old, but honestly, anybody who sits and watches the show will have just as much fun as the kids. I think my favorite place to perform will always be elementary schools. I love to perform for children and for families, and if I can get those kids surrounded by their parents in their school for an evening of magic, that is by far my favorite audience. And I love to work one-on-one with the kids, doing some funny magic on stage with them. Everything I use in my children's show for birthday parties has to fit into one suitcase. That is my only criteria because I don't want to make 2 trips to the car. So we always start off with a bowl full of candy. That's the very first trick I do, is I make candy appear for all the kids. Of course, they don't get to have the sugar until I'm leaving after the show. I always prepare my shows exactly the same way. That way I'm sure that when I close my suitcase, I have absolutely everything I'm going to need for the show. Inside my suitcase, besides all the tricks, I also have things like a DVD. This I give to the birthday child, and it teaches them how to do magic, and it also is good advertising because it has my website on it. And I also have some postcards that I give to all the kids at the party, which also has my website, but also teaches them how to do a magic trick. So all of these things have to fit into the suitcase. What I've done is I've velcroed some pencil cases to keep some of the smaller things pretty well organized in here. Just like that. Everything always goes into the exact same spot so that when I'm doing a show, I don't have to search for things inside my case. I know exactly where everything is going to be all the time. Even our little rabbit is just velcroed to the front of the suitcase so that he can be packed in there as well. Okay. And we're ready for the show. I love to make balloon animals for the kids after the show. It's a chance to have a little bit of one-on-one time with them. All children love balloon animals, and a lot of the grown-ups too. I can make just about anything. I try to limit the kids by saying I only make animals that has fur. That way I avoid things like alligators, sharks, and things of the sort. I can make dogs, cats, lions, monkeys, elephants, giraffes, and anything else. The competition for magic in Montreal is very fierce. There are a lot of magicians competing for shows, and we're not all at the same level. There are some magicians who are just entering the market. They have a little bit less experience, and they charge a little bit less. However, when you're talking on the phone with a client trying to get them to book the show, it's very hard to convince them to pay more for a more experienced magician. The easiest way to contact me about a show is to go through my website at www.magicandlaughter.com.